The physical media community has had a tough year to say the least. Disney ceased physical media sales in Australia and are continuing to downsize their physical media distribution. Check out my video on that if you're interested. Best Buy is shutting down their physical media sales. Target has drastically decreased the number of stores selling physical media, and recent trends are suggesting that most major chain stores are moving away from selling physical media altogether. Speaking as an Australian physical media collector, the only physical store I can walk into and buy a Blu-ray at nowadays is JB Hi-Fi. Occasionally, I might walk into a supermarket and see a DVD stand, but those things are just sad, so I usually avoid them like the plague. Strangely, it even looks like Amazon Australia has dramatically decreased the number of titles it has on sale, only offering a small number of Australian Blu-rays and DVDs scattered among a sea of overpriced foreign imports. My options for purchasing new titles have become incredibly limited this year, and it's extremely frustrating. I'm left with JB Hi-Fi and a couple of online retailers. Recent trends and events in physical media have had a large number of people shouting from the rooftops that physical media is dying or is already dead. I can't really blame casual consumers for saying stuff like that when they read the headlines, but real physical media collectors know better than to say stuff like that. People are trying to make it look like we are entering the physical media apocalypse, but the truth is, physical media isn't dead. It isn't even dying, and it's not going anywhere. It is simply evolving.
Wow, this has just been such a pleasure. I'm such a lucky boy.
Let's face facts. Major department stores are moving away from physical media. It is very likely that at some point in the near future, you won't be able to walk into a place like Walmart and buy a Blu-ray or even a DVD. Most mass consumers don't buy physical media anymore. They are perfectly happy with their streaming services. Chain stores don't have a reason to carry physical media if most ordinary people aren't interested in buying it. Fortunately, the major studios are still releasing all of their productions on physical media from DVD all the way up to 4K Blu-ray. So while our options for buying standard physical media may be shrinking, titles are still being released and are widely available. We might have to shop online for titles now instead of going in store, but we still have access to all the movies and television shows we are looking to buy. But with recent trends, it is still increasingly likely that over the next few years, physical media is going to continue to be downscaled by major stores and studios. Again, this is where people tend to jump to the conclusion that physical media is dying. But once again, I say that physical media is simply evolving. My big prediction for physical media is that over the next few years, physical media is going to change from a mass consumer market into a collector's market. As major stores continue to decrease their physical media sales, it is creating a gap in the market, a gap that is being rapidly filled by boutique physical media labels. Companies like Criterion, Kino Lorber, Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow Video, Shout and Scream Factory, and Australia's own Umbrella Entertainment are all examples of excellent boutique Blu-ray labels that consistently put out quality Blu-ray and DVD releases. These companies have made a name for themselves by releasing films on physical media that major studios would never even dream of manufacturing. If one day studios decide that they don't want to distribute their own movies or television shows on physical media anymore, it is very likely that one of these companies could buy the rights to do it themselves. While the releases that these companies put out are usually a bit more expensive than a standard Blu-ray release, the time and effort they put into everything from the case design to the extras on the disc make the premium price more than worth it. These companies make collector physical media for a collector's market. If the big boys decide that they don't want to release their movies or television on physical media anymore, then these companies will always be there to step in and do it for them. That being said, it even looks like the major studios aren't exiting the physical media market anytime soon either. The best indicator of this is Disney's recent decision to release the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian and the first season of Loki and WandaVision on 4K Blu-ray in highly collectible and curated steelbook releases. As far as I can tell, they don't have any plans for a normal Blu-ray release in a plain old plastic case, meaning that these releases are made purely for collectors. This gives me the impression that Disney is going to scale back their mass market Blu-ray releases and put their efforts into releasing these expensive steelbook packages in order to focus on selling to a collector's market. It's a shame that we don't have an ordinary option, but I would much prefer this than have Disney stop producing physical media altogether. Physical media is not dead. We are simply seeing the format evolve into a collector's market. Soon, Blu-ray and DVD sales will be reserved for the collectors who really love the format. There is still a massive audience for physical media, and if there is a demand, then the supply will always come. If we live in a world where libraries still exist and people still buy CDs and vinyl, then I don't think we have to worry about Blu-ray and DVD vanishing off of the face of the earth. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you still believe that physical media is dying? Give me your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you like what you've seen here today, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you all in the next video.
I can't wait to go home and park myself in front of the TV and watch all this. And yeah, it's been a thrill. So sayonara.